So what is up, everyone? Today is Friday, April 24th. I'll be trading the Nasdaq. I'm coming into this session with a pretty bullish bias, honestly. Okay, cool. I say that for a couple of reasons. I mean, obviously, like, we're at all-time highs. Also, I honestly like I always like to look at how the overnight sessions moved. So if I mark out session highs and lows, I'm not gonna actually mark them out, but if you look at this low right here in ES at like what, 515, it came out, it like perfectly swept out Asia low, it took out London low. I mean, on NQ, it did take out London low by a little bit, but it never actually got Asia low. So essentially an SMT at Asia low. I just really like the SMT, honestly. I wanted to see a pullback. We already pulled back. I was gonna say that I wanted to see a pullback into like either of these hourly gaps. What's up, Kenny Chan? How are you, bro? We low-key got that pullback like right at the open, which is kind of nice. I want to see us pull a little further at least for me to take longs. The main thing going against longs though is I feel like on the weekly chart, I feel like a lot of times Friday, like, we won't close at the extreme of the candle. I know there is a wick to the top side, but I just feel like if we're having a continuation week, I feel like Friday sometimes toward the end of the day at least we have a pullback. I was tired. I'm always tired. I hope we don't start moving up from here. I would really want to see us come a little lower into like this bigger hourly gap. Like take out these lows over here. There's also orders on Bookmap down there. I feel like there's really no orders where we are in Bookmap right here. Yeah, I definitely want to see us pull down. It's like at what, 27,150? I want to see us hit like 27,150 and kind of react. Yo. What's up, Baka Kenu? How are you, bro? I'm not even joking. On TikTok live one night, I literally was taking pictures because I like didn't believe it. Sometimes I'll be taking pictures of shit people say in my chat. I genuinely think I had like 4 to 5 people come in my chat, and instead of saying "What's up, Tim," say "What's up, Daddy," or like "What's up, Daddy, Tim." I was like, "Yo, what?" And one of the guys was like, "I do that every time I'm here." I'm like, God. What's up, Callum? How are you? Oh God. Bro said doing fine. How are you doing? Honestly, I've been better. I'm ready for this week to be over. Bros, what? What's up, Roy? Yeah, I had a pretty rough day at my job yesterday. You said good morning. Finally, I could be here on time. What's up, Uber? How are you, bro? Yo, I'm telling you, these Discord bots, I genuinely think they know my schedule. And they like spam stuff in the Discord when I'm streaming. It's always people with these random names. So you're doing good. Glad to hear it. Why can I not ban? And you know what they do sometimes? They send the message and they immediately leave after they send the message, so I can't ban. Well, I probably could still ban them, but we got a fake lander NQ in my Discord. I gotta do a better job moderating this. Yeah, my bias is long. Oh, what's up, Kane? How are you, bro? I hate that we're going up right now, though. I really wanted to see us come a little further down. But, you know, honestly, I feel like I will tell my story of what happened at my my job yesterday. But I low-key want to wait for a little more people to come in here. Because low-key, I feel like I got low-key got an interesting story. Where's my water? So hopefully we don't do it. So technically, I really didn't do anything, bro. Bro said let's wait for a Bison. And you see, bro, some dude said, "Hey Zaddy." Bro, Bakaken is making this a trend. What's up, bro? Yeah, facts. Exactly. I would love to see it tap the other hourly. What's up, Vizid? Bro said I'm here, man. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Also, I guess I'll tell my story while I'm waiting for price to pull back to the hourly. So, I'm sure you guys know that I hate my job. So, essentially, like, we don't take, like, if you give me, like, loose coin, like, I'll take a couple coins. Like, if you're making a payment and you give me 2 quarters, like, I'm not going to say no. But if you, like, put a bunch of coin down in front of me, like, we have a machine. You can put your coin in, it counts it. But, I work at a bank. What's up, Vizid? But, so some woman went over to someone else, and she just put a bunch of coin in front of him. And keep in mind, she, like, put it out of this, like, Ziploc bag, and there were, like, bubblegum wrappers, like, mixed in there, too. Like, it's not even just coin. And then she's like, oh, I want to deposit this, too. And he was like, oh, like, we don't take, like, that much coin over here. Like, you can put in the coin machine, though. And she's kind of like, no, you're going to take it. And then, I mean, essentially, I mean, long story short, I mean, the guy asked me for help, and then she just started screaming. And then, like, I was trying to help her with the coin machine, and she was, like, hitting the screen so hard that, like, the screen was going black, and she was, like, just screaming at me. And then, like, yeah, it was, like, but I feel like the way you know it was such a big ordeal was she was screaming at me so loud, and my manager, you said, thought my job was bad till I can't use my phone. Dude, I get yelled at, too. And ironically, too, my manager heard me getting yelled at, and then, because she was, like, literally, like, she, like, I'm not gonna, like, go into extreme, but she was basically, like, I went around the counter and helped her. She's, like, in my face screaming at me, and my manager, like, looked to that, like, and he saw this happening, and he went back in his office, because he was like, oh, I thought you got that, and then he had to come back out after, and he talked to her for a bit, and she was, like, screaming at him, and he was, I thought it was funny, too, he was like, what can I do to make this situation better, and she's like, you need to retrain your employees to care about their customers, blah, blah, and, but, basically, the kicker here was, though, one of the members was so off, well, one of the people, like, that, like, banks there, they left and they called the cops because they were like, there's some woman going crazy in there. She's screaming, like, she's yelling at this guy, she's yelling at the manager. So then when the cops hear something's going on at the bank too, like, you know, like, they send, like, half the department, if you know what I mean. So there's all these cop cars showing up at the bank, and technically, like, me and her were going back and forth. Like, I was, like, 'cause the branch manager took, like, 10 years to get involved, if you know what I mean. So, like, she was already, like, over the edge by the time he got there, if you know what I mean. But low-key, like, you ever, like, respectfully, like, be... You said holy sounds like chaos? Yeah, you ever, like, respectfully be, like, a dick to someone? Like, because she was like, you're gonna help me with this coin machine. And then, I can't remember, because she was like, oh, so you're gonna do it for me. And I was like, oh, well, like, you can do it yourself, and we can help you. And she's like, well, you're gonna help me. And she screamed, you, Tim, because she saw my name tag. And she was just, bro, she was genuinely screaming, though. You said I've done that before, and they get even more pissed. Yeah, because honestly, I don't think I said anything that was, like, that rude. I was being, like, I still called her ma'am, but, like, and when she was saying the coin machine's not working, like, she was literally, like, hitting the screen, like, so hard, the screen looked like it was gonna break, and then it's not working. I'm like, ma'am, if you stop pressing so hard, like, you're not gonna break it. I was like, can you not break our coin machine? I was like, if you slow down and enter it, it'll probably work. Oh, yeah, I had a rough day yesterday. I feel like I just come home and I'm like, damn, like, I don't get paid enough for this shit. Should probably delete those messages in the Discord. Ugh. Yo, and then by the way, I came home and streamed Asia after that. I got stop rated twice, and then it ran for a 5R, by the way. I can show you guys the trades I took, by the way, actually. Because, I mean, I'm really not looking at, I mean, I don't think I'm looking to take longs right here, because we didn't pull back to this other hourly gap. Yeah, you said you were there? Yeah, and I'm basically, honestly, I know the people on TikTok aren't going to be happy about it. I'm low-key, I think I'm going to stop, to low-key, I mean, it's whatever, dude. Yeah, so, real quick to show you guys the setups. I mean, imagine... I said this low down here is a good draw. Dude, everyone and their mom in chat too is like, we should be going long. We should be going long. You guys know Turbo? He's going long right now. I'm like, guys, I don't give a fuck who's going long. Like higher time frame, we're moving bearish. Like, look at this. Look at the way these 4-hour candles are printing. We're respecting 4-hour gaps. We were delivering off a 30-minute, like, bearish gap in this trade I took, which was, like, this gap over here. We were delivering from a 15-minute bearish gap at the time I took it. But, so I took what? This 5-minute inversion over here. Because we inverted this 5-minute delivering from a 15, there's stacked lows below. It pretty much went straight to my stop. And then I saw there was a 3-minute. Technically, we actually didn't invert it on GC. We just inverted on MGC, and I was trading MGC. So I took like another short over here. I low-key, I don't know why. I mean, you can see it swept my stop by like a tick. And then, I didn't go break even here. I low-key wanted to wait for a little more lows to get taken before I went break even. And then it stop rated me again. And I remember thinking too, I actually saw this 5-minute inversion a little after it happened. I literally set my limit being like, you know what? Maybe I'll take a third trade if it pulls back to there. And I'll go for a high RR since the trade, like the account basically, I have one more trade left before I blow the account. And of course, this last setup, after it stop rated me twice, it goes for like a 1 to 5 to my draw. I genuinely think I'm done trading Gold Asia. You said it took us 1 to 2 on London? That's what's up, bro. You do London's so much cleaner. I feel like Asia used to be clean. I was talking to them on TikTok, though. I was like, I genuinely don't think I'm going to be trading TikTok. I mean, like, Asia as much on TikTok. And they were like, no, but like... That's funny. And there's one dude, too, in chat. He was like, Tim, you keep losing. He's like, what's your win rate? I'm like, that's because you never pull up the AM sessions. Like, you've been here for a week on TikTok. And I've been getting cooked on TikTok, like, for the past 2 weeks. To take a trade on London longs? Hey, that's what's up. Honestly, though, I was thinking about it, too, though. I feel like, we only have so much fixed mental energy. I genuinely don't think I have the energy to work a part-time job and stream AM and Asia 5 days a week. You said I haven't traded Asia Gold in a while now? I mean, yeah, because I feel like, honestly, when we had all the different news going on each week, I feel like it was moving better. Yeah, and like, I'm not trying to, like, victimize myself, but, like, I work, like, 22 hours a week at my job, and then I need to commute to my job. Like, I have to do stuff like a normal person. Like, I have to, like, do laundry, do dishes, like, stuff around my house. I'm not long on NQ currently. I'm honestly waiting for a pullback. And then I was streaming, like, 20 hours a week, like... And honestly, I mean, I will admit, as much as I like to say I'm chilling, I think it's low-key getting to the point a little bit where, it was affecting my trading in the AM session a little bit. Because I feel like the main thing that made me think that was, what was it? I'm chilling today, but what was it? I think it was a week ago Friday, and the week before that Friday, I think. Essentially, there were 2 Fridays in a row where I felt like I was just tilted by the end of the week. Like, I just felt like I was crashing out on stream. I feel like that never happens, though, and it's probably because of lack of sleep and frustration. And, dude, an Asia session, like, I genuinely enjoy streaming to YouTube because you guys don't, like, piss me off. Like, on TikTok, dude, everyone and their mom is, like, trying to be my mentor. You said try 40 hours a week of night shifts? I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there are different, like, I don't really do manual labor. Like, I will admit, I sit on my ass, and I respectfully get yelled at by crazy people. But it's not physical labor. Honestly, and, dude, my best friend's a welder. I could never do that shit. Like, oh my god, too, and he's, like, almost, you said that was I mean, you're good, bro. I mean, night shifts are still, though, like, there's still something to that, like, fucking up your sleep schedule for your job. But, dude, like, my best friend's a welder, though. Dude, he'd be, like, putting himself in danger. Like, they have this, like, I think it's called a reciprocating saw or something. You know the saws that spin in a circle? And I can't remember how he explained to me. There's some piece of metal he cuts, and he, like, pretty much needs to, like, hold it kind of, like, near his stomach or something like that and push it against the thing. And, like, Essentially, like, the thing slipped, and the reciprocating saw, like, I'm thinking about YouTube community guidelines right now, but imagine, like, I think you guys know where I'm going with this. I mean, it did not hit him, but it cut him, like, a small amount. He had, like, a little scar, but he was like, damn, if I went deeper, like... And two, I think there was another time, too, where they have, like, imagine there's, like, these cranes where they pick up shit and they carry it, like, they move it. Because I'm glad. Honestly, me too. And I like him. I feel like he'll text me like it's a joke. Bro said, man, fuck the guidelines. You know, I feel like I say fuck the guidelines till I get a strike. Yo, the bots hurt. You said Baka Kenu said guys like the stream. Yeah, I appreciate you, Baka Kenu. I mean, if you guys don't mind, hit the like button. I do appreciate it. Yo, that bot heard, though. He's like, you need likes? I can get bots for that. I really wish we pulled back this hourly gap, though. I mean, we still could. Oh, but there was another time, too, he told me where, they had the thing where you pick up the crane, and the dude's moving across the factory, and I think the dude was new or something, but he accidentally opened the claw, if you know what I'm saying, and he literally almost dropped it. Like, apparently it landed, like, let's say 10 feet away from some other dude. Like, that would have flattened bro like a pancake. And, like, they just left that. They're like, oh, that was close. Like, fuck you mean that was close? Said, good morning, Tim. What's up? How are you? You know, Visor, I feel like you can say that. I feel like if I could never say that. I mean, I'm not going to, but you said so random. I mean, no. I mean, yeah. I feel like I'd just be afraid of getting canceled. Not canceled, but I don't know. I mean, yeah. Yo, and I think on not like I would say that, but you know, if you say that on TikTok, I think they have like AI moderation filters. So I feel like as soon as you say it, like you just get banned. Can we pull back? Yo, Baki Ken is like, how you feel about me? You said funny you say that, Vibes, and I messaged him on Insta last night. He knows what I look like. Yeah, honestly, I feel like I try to be careful about like airing people out, if you know what I mean. But like I was thinking, you're like, what? And I'm like, I do know what bro looks like, but I wasn't gonna say that. You said I think RN there's an SMT with YM. Honestly, there's some people that look for SMTs with YM. I personally don't. I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with it. I just think for me personally, I feel like if I was looking at too many things, like if I was looking at 3 indexes, I'd give myself analysis paralysis. And honestly, I think if we start breaking above these highs, I might start looking for continuation longs, honestly. I don't want us to. Bro said face reveal. Yo, should I go first? You guys, what do you guys think I look like? Bro said, honestly, I think Kenny's Asian. No offense, Kenny Chan. That doesn't sound white to me. Bro said, I wonder. You know, actually. You know, that was you guys. Actually, I think that might have been you, Vized. Was that you that, like, 10 years ago told me I look like a K-pop singer or whatever? I remember my whole YouTube stream. That was you. I'm actually surprised I remembered that. Hey, I was right. I guess Vized was Indian, and he was like, Indian? You know, I actually have some friend that's like half Spanish, half Indian. So like his last name's Rodriguez, and like I guess I only aired out half of his info. Well, Rodrigo's is such a common name. That means shit. But you know, I want to start looking for longs a little more seriously. Yeah, but it isn't. But he actually went to go visit his family in India, and I feel like everyone was like, they're like, "You're Indian," and he was like, "Well, I'm half Indian." They're like, "But your last name's Rodriguez, and you look Spanish," and he's like, "Well, technically." And like he was like, "What? I eat curry sometimes." I can't remember what he said, but like, fun fact about Indians and spicy food. This is a funny story, actually. You said Rodriguez is like, yeah, facts. Yeah, I said that, and I was like, nah, yeah, facts. Bro, I know like 10 people with the last name Rodriguez. Well, it's Rodriguez. Well, no, it was Rodrigo, actually. Yeah. But, oh, but so I remember I was like a freshman in high school, and I went to one of my friends. I used to be friends with like these two, like Indian guys. Like, I'm not trying to be like, but they were very Indian, their family's very Indian, so they eat spicy food, right? So I remember I went to like a barbecue at one of their houses, and I remember they had corn on the cob, and I was like, oh, can I have some corn on the cob? And I remember they were like looking at each other and laughing, and I didn't get what the problem was, and they were like, oh, we like rubbed a little pepper on that. And like, I don't know what they did. They took like some actual pepper, and then they like rubbed it all across the corn. And I remember they were watching me eat the corn because they were like, "Can you handle it?" I was like, "Oh, I can handle it." And then bro, ninth grade me cannot, like 13-year-old me cannot handle that shit. But I was like, I can handle it. I remember they were watching me eat it and just laughing. And I remember I took a bite of this corn on the cob, and it was like the spices. I remember they were around my lips. I genuinely still remember it was burning. Like, you guys ever like get like dry skin around your mouth in the winter and it burns? I don't know. But I just remember my lips were burning. It hurt. Like, it wasn't even spicy. It just hurt. Interesting experience. I can low-key handle spicy food now, though. Bro said Uber. That is. I do not think that's correct. You said low-key fun guessing people's race? I mean, I feel like it'd probably be fun if I wasn't abided by the community guidelines. I mean, honestly, I'm just always 10 times extra careful. I definitely could. Yeah, I probably knew you were gonna say that. Oh my. Also, this is random. Did you guys hear about what Top Step did? It's a 32-year-old that didn't grow up with dinosaurs. Nah, he's not. Bro said, I just rode them. Interesting. So honestly, we actually might come down and tap into this hourly gap I want to see it tapped originally. Which is honestly very ideal for me. You said, is there a reason you don't trade gold during New York session? So, kind of the same thing, like, like I talk about, I don't want to look at too many things. Like, I actually, a long time ago, I used to trade 3 to 4 pairs at once. I used to trade GBP JPY. I used to trade GBP USD. I used to trade Euro. No, I'm sorry. I used to trade gold. What was the fourth one I used to trade? Yeah, Euro USD I used to trade sometimes. So, I used to look at like 4 different pairs, and like, I was trading supply and demand back then. Like, honestly, fuck supply and demand. But the takeaway I got from that was, like, I'd be focused on one pair, being like, oh, I might get an entry here. And next thing I know, I'm actually getting an entry on a different pair. Or sometimes I'd be like, oh, I should have took longs on, like, gold instead of, like, whatever. You know what I mean? But, so, we've tapped into the hourly gap. We've tapped into a bookmap zone. I am prime looking for longs. Have you seen that dude who makes those videos where he's like, he makes fun of, like, he'll be like, oh, like, black dudes love supply and demand, and then be like, oh, like, these white dudes love IFVG. I mean, he doesn't say dudes, but he's like, these white dudes love IFVGs, and then he'll be like, I think he did one for Asian dudes with Orderflow, or I can't remember what he did, but have you guys done that video I'm talking about? I forget bro's username. That video made me laugh so hard. He's like going through YouTube, like he searches IFVGs, and he's like, this is all white dudes. You said Baka Kenna is up to something? What do you think bro is up to? What type of devious plan do you think bro's scheming? Yo, you guys like my big words there? Devious plan and scheming? Really? You look Chinese? Interesting. You know, maybe he hacked in your webcam. He said, I feel like you're mega minded. Damn, we're offering like no reaction up so far. This is like one of the main areas. Honestly, I think I'd love to see long term here. This is like A+ area I want to see price react from, honestly. The reason I say that is because we're inside this hourly gap. We're like, we could maybe retrace this breaker down here, but like that's not a breaker, is it? It's like an order block. And I just feel like all the orders on Bookmap are in this area. You said I got so many mixed allegations. Dude, these stacked highs above. Honestly, that's a good candle close. I'm not entering just yet. I really hope this thing doesn't fly away, because I definitely could be entering here if I wanted to FOMO in. I'm not going to. I don't want this thing to run away without me, even though it might. I just gotta be disciplined here, but because that one candle close is definitely not enough for me to rip longs. I mean, if we get follow through, I'll probably try longs, but I'm on the correct leader account, right? The leader is 26. I'm gonna need to 30 seconds. Leader is 26. Right? Cool. Okay. Wait, I think a 40-point stop is like 6 contracts. I'm probably gonna be doing 5 contracts. So on this candle close, I'm probably gonna enter longs. I'm probably gonna enter 4 contracts. This is a lot. Okay, so I'm in there. Did I calculate my math correctly? What, 50 points, 5 contracts? I should be in for 1 more. Ah, let me in. Okay. Yeah, I'm bad at math. I should have known that was 5, honestly. I try to set my stop. TP. Trying to think, how do I want to TP on this? I mean, I could take 50% off up here at like 2 to 1. I mean, today's a Friday. I could just take all off at 2 to 1. Honestly, I know we're crazy bullish. I low-key might just take all off at these like relative equal stacked highs up here. Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't a Friday and like, I know this might sound funny, the weekly candle, like that's the main thing that scares me here is like, I feel like we've had a good expansion all week, and I feel like Fridays typically don't expand like crazy, if you know what I mean. I mean, I could catch a low of day here, though. We could run all these stacked highs. Are there any unfilled gaps up here, maybe? I mean, there's an unfilled... It's not unfilled. We tapped into the 15-minute, but... 5-minute, I mean. Yo, what are we talking about? Some normal looking toothbrush that is electric with two AAA. Okay, wait. Oh, you said what, guys? What kind of toothbrushes do you use? I just looked in chat and saw you guys talking about toothbrushes, and I was like, what? Yeah, honestly, I'll full close up there, honestly. But so I've been waiting for this question all year since I started using my special super duper wood. Oh, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I actually saw ads for like those wood toothbrushes where they're like, oh, like you avoid microplastics, but you brush your teeth with plastic. And dude, honestly, I'm like a prime candidate for those ads. I have like a reverse osmosis water filter. So hopefully, I mean, we're pulling back to some orders on Bookmap. I want to see us react off that and pull back up now. Ooh. I like that. We swept the previous 1 minute candle low. We're reacting off that Bookmap zone, delivering up. I like that. Oh no, I forget what it's made out of. Holy shit, delivery. Oh my god. Holy delivery. Oh, I don't have one of those $5,000 water filters. I low-key, dude, when I'm raking in bread, that's actually my dream to buy one of those. But my water filter is like $500, which is still a lot of money. Yo, Nasdaq, what are we doing here? Speaking of water filter. That delivery was looking so good for a second there. Oh yeah, that's it. The Kagan. Yeah, exactly. He said I dream about getting rich and buying my family one. Yeah, and dude, you ever see those videos of people? They change the pH of the water and they like run it over the fruit and then like all the chemicals come off the fruit. I mean, yeah, we hit a 3 minute. I'm just taking this off Bookmap. I like the draw on liquidity, honestly. I'm really not going break even. And there's a 5 minute we tapped into also. I'm low-key just bullish higher time frame. Just waiting for the 5 minute to inverse. That's what's up. I do like that it's holding. I was going to say it's holding this area down here, but it just jumped back down. Yo, these candles are moving crazy. You said I have to pass or blow rebills tomorrow. Good luck, bro. Wishing you the best. Pro said, speaking of crazy. I mean, we do. Every time we push down, we wick back up so far. Holy delivery, Nasdaq. Yeah, honestly, I feel like seeing these candles move like this, I'm definitely so comfortable selling it. Like, this is like almost 1 to 2. Just get me out at 1 and 2. Bro said load in 3 NQ. That's a good way to blow the account or pass it real quick. You'll definitely get an answer real quick. I hate how it's wicking to both sides too. Like, it's not only wicking like down. I feel like it's wicking up too. Oh, and actually, you know, this is random. I'm not trying to glaze Orderflow too hard, but you guys know Andrew Trades? You probably don't, honestly. He's low-key not that popular. I mean, he definitely knows how to trade and makes money. I've been following him for a minute. So he used to trade only inversions. Like, he literally was, like, similar to me, where he'd only trade inversions, and he switched to Orderflow. At this point, he literally only trades Orderflow, and he literally was saying, like, hey, IFEG traders, like, I literally used to be like you guys. I used to trade inversions, and I remember when he used to be like that. And he was just saying how he's making so much more money now that he's trading Orderflow. Like, he'd be hitting crazy RR trades. I just thought it was interesting. I'm like, damn, like, I don't know, I feel like I appreciate the video, because I do remember when he used to trade IFEGs. And I'm like, okay, well, like, it's not just some dude who's like, oh yeah, Orderflow is the shit, fuck ICT, you know what I mean? I don't know. Oh, you said my country has a built-in water filter by nature? That's honestly mad cool. Yeah, here in America, I mean, we have clean water, but it's not like the cleanest, if that makes, like, it depends where you live, actually. Because, the water you get in America, at least, like, let's say you live in a different town, like, there's different towns that have different water supplies, if that makes sense. And, like, they treat water differently, like, sometimes, like, not sometimes, I mean, that's not English, but like, I know at least, or in the area I live, there's like trace amounts of bleach in the water, and like, obviously I'd rather have trace amounts of bleach than like contaminants, you know what I mean? But like, regardless, there's still trace amounts of like bleach and like microplastics. I don't think microplastics, but like micro stuff, I forget what they call it. Bro said just reschedule this sentence. Yeah, dude, I'd be stuttering so hard. Oh, you said Iceland, the water is slowly filtered. Oh, that's honestly mad cool. I've heard it's like really, like, the nature is really beautiful over there, right? I've heard it's a good place to travel to. You said that's how you know bro's in a trade. Yeah, honestly, I was low-key, I might have been looking too at these candles pulling back. Dude, you see, in this current 1 minute candle we're forming right now, you saw it came all the way back to my... But, I mean, I'm not going to say you're incorrect, but, like, I mean, just because he's in Iceland doesn't mean he's white as snow. I wonder, out of curiosity, when's this 5 minute candle going to close? Oh, but you know what made me think of Andrew Trades, though, is I remember him saying in one of his videos, he was like, oh, I get my entry before you get your inversion, and I take profit when you take your break even. And I was just thinking about that here, because, like, no offense in any way to anyone that trades inversions, but, like, this 5 minute inverse, like, Vise is waiting for, I'm going to take profit around where he's going break even. Like, approximately. Yeah, Andrew Trades. He low-key, he's like kind of baldish. Bro said, man, fuck yeah. I didn't mean that in a rude way or anything. You said you're my liquidity, bro. Yo, I feel like the TikTok comments, oh my god. I'm telling you, I think at every time I'm live on TikTok, there's at least one person taking the opposite trade as me and telling me and being like, bro, longs are so free, bro. It's a dude crazy, but avoid drinking tap water in college town or... Interesting. Oh, you said I visited... Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I've been using my reverse osmosis water filter for a long time now, and when I go back to drinking regular water, I can literally taste the difference. Like, I can taste the chlorine in the water. Like, it doesn't taste the same. I guess there's the 5-minute inverse. So, these longs are primed right now. Bro said, wait for me. And don't get me wrong, like, in this case, it might look like, oh, I'm so smart, I got in before the inversion, but, like, I feel like it doesn't work like that just point blank. I feel like there's also times where I take losses that inversion traders avoid because they wait for confirmation, and I'm just kind of entering, if you know what I mean. Pocket Ken is like, shit, you guys are so... He's like, you guys get clean wood and you're still complaining about it? You said the... Facts, dude. Yo, honestly, I do think the government wants it. Dude, and the milk, dude, the hormones in the milk are lowering testosterone levels in men. You filter your water? Dude, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Dude, the town filters my water for me, and I say that's not good enough for me. I bought a $500 water filter to filter it additionally for me. I'm genuinely not. I have a $500 water filter, and I try to always put it in a water bottle like this so it doesn't touch like plastic, because I won't use a plastic water bottle. I use metal water bottles because of microplastics. I'm a health freak, honestly, if you can't tell. And you know, honestly, what I was thinking too, you know why I love high RR trading? You know, if I took 2 losses in the AM session on Monday, I took 2 losses AM session on Tuesday, that's 4 L's. But then if I don't want to jinx it, if this trade hits, I'm going to have hit a 2R trade 3 days in a row. So that's plus 6R minus 4R. I'm still up 2R for the week. You said, how do you take partials again? So there's 2 ways to do it. You can either set a sell limit for the quantity, or in the top left, just change the quantity. Here, wait, I gotta clip farm this real quick. You don't edge me like that, Nasdaq. But yeah, in the top left, just sell the quantity you want to get rid of. Like, for example, I'm in 5 contracts. If I want to partial out 2, I could adjust the order quantity in the top left and then hit buy or sell. Yo, there's genuinely no way we're about to edge me. No way. Dude, edge? Yo, Nasdaq. No way. Bro said... Yo, you guys see... Dude, honestly, that was a top tier comment, Kenny Chan. Bro said we gotta put tape on bro's head to celebrate TP. Yo, I genuinely enjoyed that comment. You said why tape? I gotta clip farm this. I can explain the inside joke in a second. Come on, stop edging me. He's taking... Now, honestly, I mean, I wanted to just take full off at the high. And honestly, I know this might sound funny. I don't like partially on evals. And just for reference, I want to check. How close did we come to my take profit, right? We came 2 ticks from my take profit. 2 ticks. And honestly, I mean, I should go break even here. Because, like, the thing is, honestly, dude, if we're going to pull all the way back to my entry, it's really not a good sign. I mean, I want to see this 1 minute candle here flip. What's up, Outer CT? You said nice long. I appreciate that, bro. I'm hoping this shit hits, dude. It edged me. It literally edged me by like a tick before. Dude, after an edge like that, I'm so comfortable full closing here. I'm going for 1 to 2. I mean, if you're taking the 5 minute inversion, I feel like it might be a little greedy for 1 to 2. I feel like from my entry, though, 1 and 2 is not greedy. I mean, I'm going for 1 to 2. Bro said, Tim, how long are you? I mean, I'm going to sell, ironically, at 67.75. So once it hits 27.267, I'll be selling. Nasdaq, chill. Yo, good thing NQ's not here. You said it should pump? I'm hoping so. It logically would make sense it would pump. I mean, how are we going to edge these highs like this? So I'm green AF. I'm going to bounce and get some walking in. I need to move my hips some. Well, appreciate you stopping by, Roy. Have a good weekend and the rest of your day, bro. To be completely honest, I usually don't do this. Should I just take out some just so I can feel accomplished? Nah, there's no reason to do that, dude. What am I doing? I was considering like taking half off just so I feel accomplished and I walk away with some profit for the day, but like, it's an eval, dude. What am I doing? Like, just grow a pair. Like, you said good luck with the carrots at work. Appreciate that, bro. I'm not even joking though. Sometimes I feel like I have the worst luck with trading. Like, this is not the first time I've gotten edge to the tick like this. Well, you're on an eval too. Bro said balls to the wall. I mean, yeah. Show Nasdaq what I'm made of. Yeah, patience as a trader, it is hard. And I feel like the thing about patience as a trader, like I could be so patient I could hold this trade forever, but I could have one slip up where I feel impatient. I could be like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to close early. And like that little moment is going to undo all my patience previously, if you know what I mean. Bro, you've edged me 2 separate times. Can you please hit Nasdaq? I want to just, out of this trade, enjoy my weekend. Well, I'm not going to enjoy my weekend. I'm going to fucking work my job, but. You guys know how I get such big arms? I actually I hold my phone like this, waiting for my trade to hit take profit, and just the motion of holding my phone for so long, I'm getting these like killer arms. Because price just always edges my TP for so long. I'll answer any questions once this thing hits. It's not even like that many people watch my story, but I'm just determined to clip farm this at this point. Bro said killer arm. Yeah, I mean, well, no, I mean, I hold my phone with the left hand. Nah, I'm kidding. I shouldn't even make that joke. Yo. Me and Nasdaq aren't friends anymore. You said that random trying to distract you, Seth. Bro said, I know the kind of man you are. You know how long since I've had a girlfriend? This is such nasty price action. Like, what do you mean we didn't take out that high? Bro said, maybe stop recording. Honestly, you guys ever heard? I feel like some people say it all the time. No, they're like, yo, this trade's afraid of the camera. There's literally no way I'm holding runners today after seeing all this diabolical price action. You said Tim got an idea. Honestly, I think my idea is just shutting up and watching price. Bro said put the magnet. I mean, luckily there's some orders below us on bookmap, so I'm hoping those are going to hold us up. Because low-key, if these orders don't hold, I mean, I'm low-key kind of cooked on this trade, to be completely honest. Because I could just see us, if we break through, like, this area down here... You said, how about we all set and forget before... Yeah, I think it's funny, dude. People be like, set and forget. And it's like, dude, I know there's a trade open. And like, my brain every 30 seconds is telling me to check it. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I could never swing trade, dude. Like, I could never have an open position running and just be like actually truly forget about it. Like... And I've tried to do that too. Like, I'll be in a position that's taking forever to hit, and I'll like be like, okay, you know what? We're gonna walk away. We're gonna distract ourselves. I'm gonna go make myself lunch. And it's like a minute goes by. I'm like, oh, let me check my phone real quick. I'm just curious. Oh, let me check my phone real quick. I'll just check my phone real quick. Like, and next thing I know, I've been staring at price instead of cooking lunch. I'm genuinely sweating right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm literally sweating. It's not even that deep either. So it takes a lot of patience to trade. Yeah, I feel like sometimes too, I feel like especially on TikTok, people be like, bro, you're getting so emotional. It's like, I mean, I can say whatever I want out loud. As long as my executions are on point though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, right now, I'm sweating, I'm bugging out, but I know the correct decision. I think overall the correct decision is leave stops at break even, let it hit these relative equal highs, because they're probably going to hit. Watch it stop me out as I say this, but like, I think in hindsight, like looking back in this moment, I think that's the best decision. So I'll leave it. I'm probably about to get stopped at break even though. I mean, unless we're gonna start waking up right now. This is dude, fuck this price action. Or to act like you don't. It's like the market cares about me. It's probably gonna stop me at break even, honestly. It's always just fun to think about. Like, dude, imagine when I drag and dropped and put my TP. Imagine if I accidentally put my TP like a little lower, it would have hit. Or like, what if it would have made no sense to target this high, but if I targeted this high, it would have hit. That's just trading for you, honestly. I'm not gonna lie though. You guys remember at the beginning of the stream I talked about there were there were 2 Fridays in a row I felt like I was gonna crash out. Honestly, I mean, make it 3. Cause dude, how the fuck are you gonna edge me like that? Like, are you genuinely fucking kidding me? Like, it's like, no, Nasdaq. I'm probably getting stopped right here, watch. He said, I'm heading out, Tim. Enjoy. Yep. Have a good weekend, bro. Appreciate you stopping by. I mean, honestly, I'm just trailing stop because I feel like the thing is, it's like 6 points above my break even. I feel like if we break that low, there's no reason that we're not going to come down to my entry. Like, I know it's only a couple bucks, but like if we break below that low, like the probabilities of us taking that low and not taking my break even are like astronomical, I feel like. Like, for this trade to still be valid, we'd have to deliver up like right here, I feel like. Yeah, because honestly, dude, I'm telling you, if this thing does stop me out, it's going to be a teleport through this low right to the break-even point, I bet. Like, actual teleport. So, Nasdaq needs to pump right now or else I'm fucked. Yeah, see, I mean, we gotta follow through with this pump, because if we wick back down, oh, I'm cooked. Oh, I'm cooked. I hate you, Nas. I genuinely hate you, Nasdaq. You said, yeah, dude, it edged my TP by like 2 ticks. You said I was tuned in, took the exact same trade, but TP was 265. That's what's up, bro. I'm happy you were able to bank from that. I really don't get how we didn't tap into that high. The high above. I just round trip this shit. So you were convinced. Honestly, me too. Yeah, so I got stopped at break even there. Yeah, see, like I said though, like if we took that low, I knew we were going right to the break even. Yo, dude, I can't believe we edged me by technically by a tick. Yo, I've gotten edged. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, I mean, it's whatever. I'll survive. I'm so happy it's Friday, though. I mean, I'm going to reset this weekend and watch. This thing's probably going to run to my TP after watch. Not like it matters. He said, hats off to you for following your rules. Appreciate that. You know, honestly, I might do it. I'll talk to you about that on Instagram, or you can DM me or tag me or whatever about the Uber. Honestly, I might be down for that. You said, yeah, I deleted some of it. Yeah, he posted, and you notice too, they posted it like right after 9:30. I'm convinced these bots, maybe they're smart enough to know when I start streaming, or their owner like knows when I start streaming, because I feel like they love to spam it when I stream. I feel like I feel like I'd be getting tilted for like a couple minutes, but like I'm low-key doing better already. Said sorry for the trade bow. Nah, I mean, I'm chilling at this point. I mean, I'm still a little annoyed, don't get me wrong. Did I delete the wrong message? Oh, he sent 2 messages. Oh, that's generally so annoying though. It's like, nah, that's whatever. I should stop bitching. And I'll do my trade breakdown. So coming into the session, so obviously we're at all-time highs, right? So obviously bullish, like bias. Honestly, this previous 4-hour candle doesn't look the best, but I like that we pulled into these hourly gaps. So like that's where I was basing this trade idea from. We pulled into this hourly gap. There were multiple orders like on bookmap down here, right? So I saw we had this strong candle rejection down here. I was talking about this is the first point I could potentially enter from, but I was saying it's not really enough confirmation. I wonder how much would I have gotten edged on this? That would have been crazy. But you said about to have a good weekend, Bakakenu. But I wasn't gonna enter there. I waited for this candle to close. So once that candle closed, I'm like, you know what? We have enough confirmation. We're delivering off multiple areas on bookmap. We have bullish draws above, and there's like all these stacked highs above, like low resistance liquidity. Like I always view like stacked highs as a strong draw. So I thought, you know what? With all this in mind, I want to take longs, right? So My take profit was like there's like this 5-minute gap. Well, it's also a 15-minute gap, but like up here, right, there's these gaps. I essentially was targeting the high inside that gap. So my take profit was up here. It ended up missing my take profit by like 2 ticks. So it came so close to hitting my take profit, but it never actually hit it. There's honestly no logic. Like, I know like some people might be like, oh, well, maybe there's like some takeaway for the future. Like, honestly, in the future, I'm not gonna not target the high, dude. Like, I'm gonna play this trade the exact same way I did today, tomorrow, if you know what I mean. And like I was talking about, I didn't want to go for like extendo TPs. Like, I don't want to target anything crazy because like on the weekly time frame, like we have a bullish weekly candle forming, and I feel like toward the last day on Friday, we typically have pullbacks. It doesn't necessarily need to happen in the AM session. Like sometimes it can happen in the PM session, but I feel like Fridays typically aren't like continuation expansion days, essentially. So I was only looking for like a continuation up into these highs up here. I got edged. It's even looking like it's looking like it wanted to come down, stop me at break even. We might run to my TP anyway, which is low-key going to make this more annoying. I mean, I'm low-key probably going to post something on my Instagram story about how I'm frustrated, and I'll probably go to work, and then I'll probably forget about it, like, honestly. Like, it's whatever. Like, I'll survive. Like, I've been trading for a long time. I've had the charts do me dirty 10 times over. Oh, what's up, GC? How are you, bro? I tried taking longs over here, and it edged my take profit by 2 ticks. And then it stopped me at break even. And now it's probably going to take my TP. You taking any trades today, GC? Oh, and also, I said this yesterday, but Alpha Futures, they're doing 20% off all accounts until the end of April. Just, you can use discount code TIMB272 to take advantage. It's unlimited uses. You said 1 short, 1 L. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like the 4-hour close was pretty, not the best, honestly. We have the huge wick to the top side. You see, this price action is trash, in my opinion. I can't believe we failed to take that high up there. Yeah, it really is ugly. I'm not taking any more trades. After seeing us fail to take that high, I'm low-key a little tilted that I got edged by like a couple ticks. Like, I was up almost 2R. Well, the thing is, that's funny. NQ took the high, but MNQ never took the high. Well, I guess, did NQ make equal highs? No, NQ took the high. I was just targeting the high on NQ. That's... I hate Nasdaq. I mean, honestly, I'm probably gonna go touch some grass. Oh my god, dude, watch now. It's rocketing to my TP after I got stopped to break even. Yeah, I think it's time for me to go touch some grass. Well, I mean, I gotta go to my job. Ugh. So, I probably will not... I don't think I'm going to be doing any Asia Gold streaming next week at all. I low-key think I'm cutting Asia Gold out of my schedule. If you guys heard... You said I was almost like, bro, it's the last day. I'm going to blow this account and reset. Oh, yeah, I mean, there's no point in me staring at these charts anymore. Bro said, yeah, I want to go touch some dirt, not even grass. Yeah, have a good weekend, bro. But, I mean, yeah, I'm not going to be streaming Gold and Asia Session on Gold on TikTok next week. I'm low-key kind of done with that. Low-key, fuck Asia Session Gold. But, I will be live Monday through Friday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to trade Nasdaq futures here on YouTube. That's, like, my main thing. That's, like, always my main priority. 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Nasdaq here on YouTube. Always my top priority. But, join my free Discord if you're not in there already. I meant to put it in the pinned comment, but, I don't know, it's not there. It should be in my profile though. I mean, and also, I mean, I like Tradeify and also Alpha Futures. Alpha Futures is doing 20, I just said that, but 20% off until the end of the month. Then, Tradeify is like straight to funded accounts. So if you guys are looking to pick up any funded accounts, if you feel bad for me getting cooked today, use my discount code. But I hope all you guys had an amazing rest of your weekend. Peace out.